We're talking about hunger. One need only speak with the folks over at the food bank of the Coastal Bend. They'll tell you how bad the situation is here in the Coastal Bend, but also throughout South Texas, throughout the state of Texas. That said, we have a representative from Mrs. Baird's joining us por la mañana, talking about fighting hunger throughout the state of Texas. It's a statewide campaign, and it's benefiting the Coastal Bend Food Bank. And we're so glad to have Shane Sumrow, who's a representative of Mrs. Baird's. First, Shane, tell us about this campaign.
Yeah, we are so excited to bring back our Fighting Texas Hunger program to the Coastal Bend, Corpus Christi area. This is our third year to participate with the Coastal Bend Food Bank in this program. It's a month-long initiative for Mrs. Baird's across the state, where over the month of June, we have pledged 165,000 loaves of fresh bread to our food banks in our communities we serve. But 10,000 of those will stay right here in the Coastal Bend and help those in need here in the Corpus Christi area. And I tell you what, the folks over at the Coastal Bend Food Bank do a great job. Their brand new facility is just immaculate. And we're looking forward to filling that up with some fresh bread this summer.
Absolutely, and the folks, you are right, over at the Coastal Bend Food Bank do an amazing job, but you know who are right there alongside them? The volunteers. It wouldn't be possible without all the volunteer help that they get day in and day out. And I tell you what, if you ever have some spare time to go and volunteer, do so. Now, let me ask you, how can folks help this campaign?
So for tomorrow, Monday, June 24th, is our day of giving. So that's when we want to let you help us help the food bank. So if bread's on your shopping list tomorrow, go out, buy a loaf of Mrs. Baird's bread. We will then donate a loaf for each loaf we sell to the Coastal Bend Food Bank. So it's a win-win. You get a loaf of Mrs. Baird's bread on your table, and you can help put one on the table of those in need here in the Coastal Bend area. And we know a lot of people, Mrs. Baird's is just baked and sold here in Texas. If you're new to the state, new to the area, never tried Mrs. Baird's, this is a good chance to go out, pick up a loaf of Mrs. Baird's, give it a try, and you're helping also feed the hungry here in the Coastal Bend. And if bread's not on your shopping list, you can also give a monetary donation. We've made that very easy this month. You can just look for our displays in area grocery stores. There's a QR code on those displays. I'm sure we'll put that up on the screen as well. You can just click that QR code and it'll take you to a landing page where you can make a monetary donation to the Coastal Bend Food Bank, and 100% of your donation stays right here in the area.
Well, Shane Sumrow, thank you so much with Mrs. Baird's Bread, all part of the big campaign, the statewide campaign, Fighting Texas Hunger. Thank you, Mrs. Baird. All right, let's go over to Barbie.